I'm with Alicia Vogan of Peaceful Transitions Funeral Home. Alicia, we've known each other for a few years, a little bit. Well, we used to work at the same funeral home, but now you're at Peaceful Transitions. What makes Peaceful Transitions such a different funeral home?
Um, you know, at its basis, it's a smaller space, and because of the smaller space and not a huge fleet of vehicles, we've got less overhead, and we truly pass those savings on to the people we serve. But what I think is really lovely about it is that it's one of the first funeral homes I've ever encountered where they actually pride themselves, and it's important for us to connect with people and help them memorialize their person in a way that's meaningful to them. Whether it means they're spending a ton of money and going places and doing a lot of things, great. Or if it means there's nothing or something small and simple, great. We are there to help people. We're encouraged to help people in whatever facet that is, rather.
You've worked a lot of years in the funeral industry, right? Over almost 20 years, I would say?
Almost 20.
Yeah. And let me ask you this question in terms of what you see happening in terms of people's knowledge about the world of funerals and death and dying. Because there's a lot of people who feel, I don't want to maybe talk out of turn here, but they feel ripped off. They feel like they're being taken advantage of. How does your funeral home address that issue?
Information is free. So one of the ways that we do address the issue is like full transparency. There's laws in place in Ontario that require funeral establishments to have their price lists available online. Sometimes it takes a little bit of digging when you're on their website. There shouldn't be much digging on our website. You can find it. If you want to call and ask questions and start to really break down costs and what's going on, we will do that with you over the phone. We freely send people a quote with a breakdown of everything, and we also lay out the possibilities of things that are maybe some unknowns or stuff that wasn't discussed. It's full transparency. We want people to be in a position where they're comfortable making decisions and speaking to their family with an actual proper amount of knowledge and information that they can approach a subject that's tough and deal with it appropriately and comfortably.
What's been the reaction so far with you providing this kind of service?
People are usually really surprised. Sometimes they'll give me a call and ask me a couple questions and they go, "Oh wow, I didn't know that." I hear that a lot. And I don't think that I'll ever tire of hearing people say to me after I've helped them with a service, like, "That was much easier than I expected it to be. You made this really easy." And not necessarily me myself, but the organization.
Well, great. Thank you, Alicia. Appreciate it.